Have you ever heard of cream sherry? Do you know what it is? I'm really curious. If you have heard of cream sherry or know what it is, leave me a comment below. I'd love to know. This is The Pastime Cooking. If you follow my channel, you know I've been cooking my way through our family's old collection of recipes. And today I came across this old recipe for something called sherry cake. I bake with alcohol quite a bit, but I have to be honest with you, I don't really care for wine. I'm not a wine drinker. And so sherry is not something I would ever keep in the cabinet except when I'm baking vintage recipes. Now, I picked up this old recipe for sherry cake and I was immediately intrigued because it called for cream sherry and I had no clue what that was. Now, cream sherry actually has a pretty interesting history. You see, the majority of sherry came through the UK port of Bristol back all the way to the 1600s. In this port, sherry would be mixed with other forms of wine to create a sweeter wine that was very common. It was so common that they would say that it was as common as milk, and that's why it was called milk sherry. Now, in the late 1700s, another winemaker named Harvey came into business. In the mid-1800s, that company started incorporating an even sweeter brand of wine into their sherry. An aristocratic lady walked into their business one day and she tasted it and she said, well, if that is milk, this must be cream. It is a very sweet wine. As for the cake, it had an unusual color. It rose well, it baked up well, and it had a great flavor. A little unusual. I'm not sure I would make it again, but if you like sherry, you'll love this cake. Now, I don't think this sherry is going to turn me into a wine drinker, but it's a great history and it's a pretty good cake. So if you like sherry, I see to bring this old recipe past to present.